Welcome back to another video by blastaway.eu, and today I'm going to feature the Hammershot from my fellow modder from Germany who goes by the name DIG. Starting with the main features, the turret has been replaced with the 6-shot turret by Orange Modworks, and it also has been upgraded to that point that he put in some brass barrel to increase the dart fit and also performance. The hammer is from blaster parts and it is made out of metal, and also included in the kit is these, I think, 7 or 8 kilogram spring, which you get with the full metal Hammershot kit by Blaster Parts. Oops. For the trigger, you stick with the one from OMW, and it fits quite nice. For the paint job, DIG used different techniques which are less common in the, let's say, Nerf modding community, which means he does, for example, he uses airbrush and I don't know, some other ways to make it look this way, and it's really hard to replicate with just using a brush, in my opinion. Especially the tag rail looks really nice, and yeah, all those different parts on the blaster, they make it look really realistic and less like a toy. This part down here is basically an old air restrictor which fills the gap quite nicely, and I really like this little element. So let's put the stock Hammershot right next to it to make the differences really pop. And now onto the performance increase. As you can see, the darts basically bounce off of my, let's say, around 10 feet away target, and this is the stock Hammershot. They still bounce back, but the impact is definitely stronger. Pretty cool. So as I've mentioned before, the performance has been upgraded through the spring from Blaster Parts, and what's really nice, not only in terms of performance but also in terms of looks, are really the brass barrels. So the increased dart fit will help you to decrease the loss of the air volume that's been pushed out from the plunger tube. So more power will be put into the acceleration of the dart whenever you fire the blaster. So in terms of performance, this is probably the maximum you can get out of a Hammershot, using a stronger spring, brassing the barrels, and improving the seal between the plunger tube and the turret. So all in all, this is a really awesome blaster, and it has all the features you can get on the market. I'm talking about the hammer and the turret, and yeah, definitely one of the best Hammershots that I have seen, and really cool. So this little piece of art is actually for sale, and it will be shipped out from Europe, Germany, and please consider when you ask for the prices that all the aftermarket pieces like the turret and the hammer, the stronger spring and what have you, are already kind of expensive. So the complete project, with all the work and time put into it, will make this blaster not a cheap buy. So I think you shouldn't expect it to be less than $150 US. So that being said, if you are a space cowboy and missing a nice sidearm, you can contact me through my email and I will forward your buying interest to my fellow modder DIG. So there you have it, one of the best Hammershots out there that you can find, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. There are more to come from my fellow modders, and I see you next time.